Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I have this super bright look with you today, and excuse what I'm wearing. I'm literally just a way to head out so I can go into the grocery store to buy some food. Anyway, today I have this bright yellow eye look, inner corner pop-up highlight kind of going on, and I love the color yellow, so I thought I'd do it. And yeah, it's super simple to do, and if you want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. So yeah, we're starting the look by drinking some coffee and also applying our Glow Sugar Mask. This is from Loreal, and yeah, it just looks like this. It's made out of sugar and lots of good ingredients. I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit weird. I'm literally recording this at night. But yeah, this mask scrubber exfoliator looks a bit weird. It's a bit yellow, but honestly, this does the trick. In the wintertime, I've noticed that because you apply a lot of like thick creams, your skin gets a bit built up, and I've realized that I like have these dead skin cells that I can't get rid of, and this mask scrub is perfect to use just before you apply some makeup, and I'm using it on my lips as well just to prep my skin. And I will just go ahead and wash it off, and I'll be right back. And look how clean and glowy my face looks. It just looks perfect, you know, just to apply makeup. And yeah, we are moving on to moisturizer, and for moisturizer I'm using this Glamglow Starpotion liquid. It's basically like an oil, but it has what is it, graphite, I think, something like that. It has that black ingredient which makes everything so much better. So I have applied a lot. You only meant to apply like 2-3 drops, but I love this stuff. I also applied this around my neck, and I also applied the remaining on my hands and my q-tips. Like q-tips? No, cuticles. Yeah, it's like past 12, so I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Anyway, yeah, I literally got this on my nose as well, as you can see. But yeah, I apply this everywhere and anywhere, and I know like it leaves a darker cast on your skin, but it is just amazing, and it just moisturizes, hydrates everything all at once. And yeah, I just apply it on my hands and also my cuticles as well, because they're always so dry because I do my nails a lot. And moving on, I am applying my foundation, and I'm skipping primer because I feel like I just don't need primer in the wintertime. But I'm using this Tarte Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation, and I love this formula. This foundation is like, the color is a bit light on me. I know you guys have been complaining that I don't put anything on the description box, so I'm going to stop putting the products up there. But I love this foundation, and oops, here I am eating almonds because my dad forces me to eat almonds. After I eat them, I use my Iconic London HD brush to blend everything in, and this foundation brush, oh my god, it literally doesn't soak up any product, and it blends everything in so flawlessly that I don't even have to go in with my beauty blender. And you guys have been asking so much on my Instagram, like, what brush do I use all the time? And it's the Iconic London HD brush set. They come in a set of 4. This is for the face. Yeah, you can buy them like separately. You can buy the eye ones as well. You can buy smaller ones, but I love the face brushes. And I also have a code with Iconic London which you can use, which I will put down in the description box. But oh, this just makes my life so much easier. And for concealer, because we use the Shape Tape foundation, I am sticking to the Shape Tape family, and I'm using the Shape Tape concealer in the shade medium. And I know this like concealer is so hyped up, so yeah, you guys know the drill. I like this concealer a lot, so I'm just using it on the like underneath my eyes and the high points of my face where I want to highlight. So like, yeah, around my eyebrows, on my forehead, my nose, my Cupid's bow, and also my chin. And to contour my face, we are using the Maybelline Super Stay foundation. This is in a darker color. I don't know the shade right now, but I'll put it in the description box. But this foundation stick blends like a dream. Don't know why the foundation is so little, because I paid like £15 for this, but I basically just use it to contour, and it just blends so easily, guys. Like, get it, try it, and like, just, you'll know how easy it blends. Like, look at that. Like, I'm hardly I'm hardly doing anything. It just blends so easy. And yeah, I'm blending out the contour shade first so I can let the concealer set a little bit, because whenever I do that, I get like a fuller coverage, even more fuller coverage with the concealer. So I always blend out my contour first, and then I blend out my concealer with a beauty sponge, a beauty blender. And here I am attempting to use my left hand, which I suck at. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I will just blend out my contour shade first, and then go on to my concealer and blend it out with a sponge. And for the remaining part of like the nose contour, I'm just literally using the beauty blender to blend everything, because I feel like if I use a brush, it just gets a bit too dodgy because the area is very small. So I just use my beauty blender to blend everything in, and it literally just blends in just like that. And because we haven't really highlighted the face, I'm using the Huda Beauty Concealer Overachiever Concealer, and this is in the shade 2N, I believe. It's really, really, really light and almost like white, and I'm using the tiniest amount, but I'm trying to use the tiniest amount just to highlight my under eyes, my cupid's bow, my chin, yeah, and just to highlight the face a little bit. And for baking and setting the under eye and the whole face, I am using my Kat Von D Lock-It loose powder. This is in the shade Translucent, and you guys know I love this powder so much. It like suits my skin so well. And yeah, I would recommend this if you have like oily or like a not normal skin. I wouldn't recommend this if you have dry skin, because it can be a little bit drying. It is on the drier side. And to bronze up my face, I'm using my MAC Gimme Sun bronzer. I'm sorry if my voice is going a bit dry, I need water. But yeah, I'm just using my MAC Gimme Sun bronzer. I love this bronzer so much, I would literally hit the pan. But I've used it for like over a year and a half, which is amazing considering how like most of the time when I do my makeup, like for Instagram, I use this like all the time. And look how nice like my skin looks. Like it looks so bronzed, it looks contoured, everything all at once. And now I'm dusting away all the baked remaining powder that's just on my skin, because I don't want that to dry out too much. I make my skin too dry. So yeah, once that's all set, I just like to take off all the remaining excess powder off my face. And for brows, we're going to switch it up today. We're using this e.l.f. Brow pencil, which I love, and it's so underrated. It's got like a waxy formula, which I love, so it's not like drying at all. I've literally had this for like over a year, and I hardly use it. I should use it more often, but it's got a waxy formula, and it hasn't dried since like I've even opened it. So I highly recommend this, and I'm using the shade Granite. I think it's like one of the darkest shades. And look how easy it is to apply. And you guys know my drill for eyebrows these days. I connect my eyebrows to shape them, because one of them is lower than the other. So yeah, it's just a technique that works for me. And if you guys have the bad eyebrows, it should work for you as well. And after I've shaped them, obviously I take that off, because I do not want that monobrow look. But yeah, I'm just doing my eyebrows, and I'm going to be setting it with my Wet n Wild brow setter. I love this as well, it's so underrated. And I'm baking with my under eyes again, because I've realized I'm going to be using like a darker shadow, so I don't want any fallouts. So yeah, that is the only reason I have baked under my eyes, and I'm using the same powder. And for my eyes, I'm using the Anastasia Sultry palette today, and I've realized I've hardly used this palette, so I'm going to start using it more often. It's got very nice cool tones, and it's got some shimmer shades that I do want to use more often. So yeah, I'm going in with one of the shades. Yeah, that shade right there. I don't know the name, but you get the gist. I'm using that shade as a setter and also my transition shade. And these days I do not set my lid, because if I don't set it, then I get like a better pigment. If that makes sense. So I never set my eyelids anymore. And yeah, I'm just using that shade and putting it all over my crease area and higher near my eyebrows. Now I'm using one of the darker shades and applying it literally on top on the crease so that I can darken my crease and make it more hollow. Then I make sure everything's blended by going in with the initial shade and the darker shade mixed together. And I'm just going to be applying one of the shimmer shades. I don't know the name, but it's from the palette, and yeah, it just looks really pretty. And after I've applied all the shadows, I'm just swiping up all the baking away, and there was some fallout. So thank God I did apply some baking powder. And for the yellow, pop of yellow, I'm using this L'Oreal pigment, wet pigment. It's literally like a liquid formula that dries up. But I'm going to be using this shadow from Kiko Milano. I'm going to be using, yeah, this shadow to set it. And yeah, it just adds that perfect touch of yellow. For my mascara, I've been loving this Bad Girl mascara from Benefit. Like, where was I? Was I living under the rock when I didn't discover this mascara? Like, the one looks very plasticky and fake, but look at that, look at that. Like, it literally applies the mascara so nicely and so well. And I've inserted this little clip of me wearing my lashes because last time when I didn't include it, people were just like, why did you not put that up? But yeah, I'm just using these lashes from American Dollhouse. I'll link them down below. I love these lashes so much. And for highlight, I'm using the CIO highlight. I've had this for a while actually, but I've only used it once or twice. And I realized this is really good because it's a baked highlight. So I just basically swirl like all the lighter shades together and then yeah, basically apply it, and it's baked so it has a better finish. And for lip liner, I've been loving the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liners. Their lipsticks and their lip liners are just so good and so affordable. They are so pigmented. They remind me of the MAC lip liners, but cheaper and just like, you know, they just glide on very easily. And for lipstick, I've been enjoying applying like a gloss or like a satin finish lipstick instead of like a matte lipstick these days because it is winter and your lips do get drier. So I'm using this NARS liquid lip that came in a little collection, and yeah, that is the finished look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it and had fun listening to my dry croaky voice. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments what kind of videos you want to see from me. But yeah, this is it from me today, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!